right. A very good morning. Very good morning to everyone on the call. How are your night? I'm seeing started a little late today, but better late than never. I thought we should do something today so that we don't let the day go or pass by without learning something new. I'm going to look for someone whom I will make as a co-host, just in case my network interrupts me or I get interrupted by my network. Person can quickly remain there so that can always come back and I regain back the host power. So I hope I'm clear. I'm audible enough. Hope I'm audible enough. No. Okay. Yeah, so today what we're going to look at is very simple. I'd intended to look at some other aspect of technical analysis, but I felt I should first of all start from the point I'm going to start from today, because I've been getting a number of messages in my inbox. It seems we have a number of people who have joined the trading business, crypto trading business, but are not conversant with their with their trading view. So I basically want us to go through the trading view today. We'll just basically go through the trading view today, and we see, so that we learn, we really learn our trading view, so that we improve on what we do always. So we're going to look at the general picture of a trading view and why it will be worthwhile having setting the trading view in certain ways that would make a lot more sense to you. Okay, so allow me to share my screen. We're gonna be here for about 40 minutes, probably 40 to 50 minutes. And I trust that time range would be sufficient for us to do something tangible. Yeah, so I have a little cold, so in case you find my voice is not very clear, you just bear with me, okay? Just a little cold, but I know I will be over it through the course of the day. So let me share my screen. So we're basically going to look at, we may not look at all, but we're going to, all right. Now, I trust for now, you know that once you download the TradingView app from the Google Play Store, you are supposed to sign up. Signing up would simply mean you'll have to put in your email address, create for yourself a password so that you can have access into the TradingView app. And upon logging into your TradingView app, most of the times we tend to find a default settings where we have a combination of, we have a list, not just a combination, but we have a list. We shall be having a list of some stocks, shall be having also Forex, okay? Let's do this just a minute. I want us to have something here. Just to give us an insight on that. Okay. All right, I wanted to log out. And do I remember my password? Okay. I think I may not be pushing to. Let me just remain there. So when you log in, basically you're going to have a list of. You'll be having on the default settings the stocks. You'll be having stocks. You'll be having on top here. You're going to be having the different lists. Sometimes they arrange themselves in this manner, depending on the phone type. But most of the times, once you get such, it's up to you to delete the other apps. Okay, it's up to you to delete the other apps, and then you create for yourself a watch list of what you intend to which is of course crypto, what you intend to analyze or what you intend to trade in. Yeah. So like if you can check here, the default when you're on the homepage like this, most of the times when you come here, you'll get crypto, you'll get Forex, you'll get stocks, yeah? So that when you tap on crypto, it will take you to some few list of crypto. When you tap on the Forex, it will as well take you to a few list of trading pairs of currencies in the Forex market. You'll equally, if you tap on the stock, it will also take you to a few pairs of the stocks in the market. So what you would do, you would just go ahead and delete that and only leave crypto. So when you're within the crypto, definitely you will begin creating for yourself watch lists. Now you can create a single watch list, or you can decide to categorize these assets, or what we call the cryptocurrencies, based on either the use case or depending on their category. Okay, it can be the meme coins. You can group the meme coins separately. You can group the AI coins, AI-based coins or tokens differently. You can, you can go ahead and categorize them the way you want. You can just decide to create one watch list, or you can decide to create multiple watch lists. Like if you can see on my chart, I have created multiple watch lists. I have this. On a slide, I have this. Okay. I have the gaming coins that are attributed to crypto gamings, or what you call the GameFi. I have coins that have the meme coins, which I've grouped them separately also. I have the AI coins, AI-based coins, or coins that are built based on artificial intelligence. I've also put them differently. I've put my favorite coins, the one I love trading. Then I also futures. Yeah, because I also do futures trading. I do both on the exchange, and I also use the robot to do that. And the result has been amazing as well, especially with the RoyoQ robot. So far for the times I've started, this is now the third month. I have not registered any aspect of liquidation. So that means the RoyoQ is very powerful, because I've been experiencing as well some sub-sells. Very powerful, some multiple sub-cells, and then the whole cell. So it's the futures market feature that has been put in RoyoQ, I think, has not been in vain. There's a secret in that. And so it has been good. So I've also, grouped my trading pairs in the futures market, especially the favorite ones. I've put them there. And then the ISO 222 coins, those ones that are directed towards replacing the Swift payment system or transfer systems. We have the HBAR, the Algo, those ones there, the IOTA those are what we call the ISO 222 crypto projects. So they will be very powerful as well, sooner or later. Yeah, so I've also put them separately, and a number of them. I have a number of them, but that's just to show you that you can customize your coins. Okay, you can group them, you can categorize them. There's no problem in categorizing them. Okay, let's group them based on your preference and how you would wish them to appear. Now, if you are using the free version of the TradingView, be rest assured that for each watch list you create, you'll only have up to a maximum of 30 trading pairs. You cannot create more than 30 in a given watch list. So it minimizes, or it gives you a limitation of about 30, of only 30 coins. Okay? So that means if you want to load other trading pairs, you will have to create another watch list. And to do that, you simply keep on tapping on the plus. See this plus button? This one here. You just tap on the plus, and then you'll be positioned to, to pick any trading pair. Like for example, I can decide to go for this is the stocks that crashed. the Nvidia something corporation, company that that is based on AI facilities. So they crashed seriously when they released the other it is called DeepSeek AI, a competitor of GPT. So yeah, but you just search for whatever coin you want. For example, you can decide to say you want USDT, Jupiter. No, that is okay. Now, if you want to create, for example, a new watch list. Sorry, a new watch list. You just go to the extreme. You just come to the extreme. If you come to the extreme and tap on add list. So you just tap there, you name your list. You can decide to say Solana. Okay, Solana best. Solana, okay, let's just say Solana blockchain. Okay. Coins that are built on the Solana blockchain. So you can just decide then you say, for example, Jupe. If you want to trade futures, you can tap on you want to trade futures, you can decide to add this one, the Binance Swap Crypto. But if you're on the spots, then you can tap on that, because all these markets here do not have the same price. There's always a difference. There's a slight difference in the market price of the same asset, but in different markets. So if you check on Jupiter, in the futures market, you'll find that the price is slightly different from the one in the spots market. So if it is a sports one you want, just tap on the plus, okay? And then you will have your first coin there. If you go back, that will be your first trading pair on that. Then maybe if you want to go for Ray, for example, Ray. Now that means if you want to now add another, you now just come and tap here. See here, just come and add symbol. So you just do that. And then Ray. USDT. Then you tap on that, and then it will be added there. Okay. Yeah. So you can as well add Sol itself, USDT. That, and you're good. Now, once you've done that, you'll keep on adding that up to a maximum of 30. So once the 30 list is full, it will even tell you that it will bring that notification for you to upgrade if you want to add more trading pairs. So if you cannot add it on the same, you just go and add another watch list. So that's what happens normally for the free version. It keeps on changing, yet being somebody's app, or some people's app or some companies' app, they keep on updating also some of these features and specification. Yeah, so you're bound to see them change on the conditions as well. Yeah, then once you're now in, for example, you're now in, even before you go in. Okay, once you're in, let me just open one. Once you're in, let me just first remove this. Now, initially, you know, the features down here, initially, this feature used to appear differently. It used to have the plus sign, yeah? For those who have been using the TradingView for some time. But now, it has hidden the plus sign and it has brought in this setting icon. I don't know whether it's a setting icon, or, but some feature like that. So it is within these features where if you want to remove any indicator that was added on the chart is where you go. Or if you want to add any indicator on the chart, it's the same place where you go. And equally, if you want to change the charts, okay, you want to change the charts, okay, the chart type, you don't want this kind of, you know, this kind of chart, the normal or the common type of chart we see on, you know, on displayed on the TradingView. If you want to change it to, say, for example, the line chart or the Heikin Nashi, okay, charts, you can simply still come here. You get that? You still come there. So this is where you can go and also access the indicators. So if you tap on it, this is what you're going to find. Okay, so you'll find where you get the trading indicators. Okay, and then this is where, if you want to remove an indicator, you come. So you come to the object tree. Either you want to hide out that indicator from the chart, or you just simply want to remove it or delete it from the chart. You come to the object tree. If you would like to add an indicator on the chart, you come to the indicators. Okay. Whether you want to put it on your favorite list or you want to pick those which are already on your favorite list, that's where you go. Now, for example, if I want to minimize whatever I'm seeing on the chart, once I tap on the object tree, I'll simply come and identify which of those indicator I would like to either delete or hide, okay? So to hide it out, you simply tap long press on it once, and then you will see it highlighted. You will see its background highlighted. And of course, there will be a pop-up of a eye-like sign. Eh? It's from there where you tap the eye, and then it will have a cross, meaning it is already hidden. Same applies to any other indicator which you would like to hide out. You just long press, and once it is highlighted, you tap on the eye. Long press, once it is highlighted, you tap on the eye like that, right? Then thereafter, you just tap on the X to exit the page to go and see its effect on the chart. So you have a clean chart without any indicator. So the indicators are there, but they're invisible. You have hidden them out, okay? They're hidden, so you can't see them, yeah? Now, but if you can notice, you will realize that once you try to drag the chart or the candles down, they are disappearing once it reaches, or once it approaches this part, they appear to disappear, yeah? They seem to be disappearing, yeah? So this simply means that there is some indicator here that has been hidden, okay? So if you try to exactly tap on that space where it is disappeared, that interface where it is disappearing from, okay? You first try to move it down where it is disappearing from. When you tap on it, you'll see some highlighter. You'll see a background highlighted, meaning that is the demarcation, that is the location of where the indicator starts from moving down. You get that? So if you want to increase on the size of the chart, you can simply tap on that highlighted background and try to drag it downwards. It will be moving like the way I'm doing, you see? So that means now you have at least a broader chart, okay? So that is one. Then you can as well, there's another one which is down. You can as well tap on the downer part and you drag it down. Then you come back, tap there, drag it down. So you have a more bigger or wider chart, okay, or area on the chart, yeah? So that's simply, so that's how you go about this. Now, if you want to just delete the app itself, I mean, sorry, not the app, but the indicator, still you come back to that, you tap on it, and then you come to the, you come to the object tree, not back, the object tree. Then you just tap on the delete icon specifically. You'll tap on the delete icon to delete that specific indicator you would like to delete. So like, for example, if I want to delete that, I'll just tap there, and that. Then I exit. So I completely have a clear, you see, now the page is more open without any limitation. And once you see it now disappearing, that means it has really gone outside your view, yeah? But it's already showing you that there's nothing like any indicator on the chart, okay? Now, sometimes people also ask me, how do you keep on moving this chart? You simply have to tap anywhere. You put your hand anywhere on the screen and drag it back and forth, up and down. You'll be seeing the chart moving, yeah? Then, if you'd like to increase or decrease the height, you make best use of the price line here. You see this price line where the price is, where they are labeled? You'll simply use your two fingers. You have two fingers, yeah? I have one finger. You put two fingers. You can put one up and then one down. You hold the screen, but on the price line. Then you keep on pulling them together. You may go and try out, because I got about 6 people yesterday trying to ask me how you reduce the height and increase the height of the candle. So that's how you go about it. So spread your fingers and bring it on the screen. Put it on the screen and then try to move them towards one another. You'll be seeing the size of the candle reducing, okay, or the size of the candles reducing. If you want to increase the height or the length of the candles, you do the same. This time you're going to put your fingers almost like close to each other, and then you slide apart. You slide them apart, but on the price line, right? You put it in that manner. So one up and then one down, then you try to slide it far away from each other. You'll see that the height will be increasing, and let's demonstrate that. So we are going to increase the height of the candle. So I'm going to come on the price line, put my fingers there, my two fingers there, and then I try to spread it apart. So you'll be seeing that the more you do that, the height is, increasing. See that? And if you want to reduce, it is the same thing. You put your fingers apart and try to pull them together, but within the price lane. Yeah. So you go about and, practicing and doing that. Okay. Now, if you want to also, increase the size, okay, the other one was the height, but now, and the length probably, but now this time you want to, try to spread them apart, the candles apart, so that they are more visible. The same thing you'll do here, but this time you're not going to put your fingers on the price line. You're just going to put your fingers on the screen, yeah? So if you want to reduce, you will be pulling your fingers towards each other. And if you want to increase or spread them apart, you will just put your two fingers close to each other, and then you try to slide the fingers far away from each other, yeah? Yeah. So you just try out and you see if you want to spread it, put the two fingers together and try to spread them apart. So I slide them far away from each other. That's how it will appear. You see, let's bring it together like that. Like that. Okay. I hope it is. Now this is, I'm speaking specifically now for the new ones, yeah, for the new people. And even those who had difficulties in that, we're just going through, we're having an overview through the trading view, because it is really very important. It will be useless if we teach you how to analyze the market, how to, to add indicators on the chart, how to deal with some of those other market analysis support tools when you don't know how your trading view itself, you don't know how to use it. It will be bad. It will be very bad. So is it making sense? Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So, for futures, now there, futures has a lot of education that you need to know. So I may not have it here. Maybe with the time, but I normally do it in my personal private class, or especially those interested. So, it's a good market to increase your capital within a very short period of time, yeah, because of the leverage multiples. But you need to learn a lot. There's a lot that you need to learn from it, yeah. But it is very interesting and not so difficult as well. Yeah. Okay. So now let's continue. So I thought the video, okay, we can record. I thought it was being recorded. Okay. So I thought we were recording, but it's fine still. Okay. So now you know how to reduce the height of the candle and then the size of the candle. You know how to enlarge a candle. You know how to reduce the size, how to increase the height and reduce the height. Now you know. You now know also how to how to remove an indicator that was added on the chart, right? How to hide it and how to remove it. Now let's go to how to add it and how to put it on your favorite. Okay, list of indicators. So you simply still come back to the very same spot. What we said. You come back here. Just a minute. Okay. So you still come back here. Yeah. And then you tap on, come to indicators, this part. So when you tap on indicators, of course, the interface where you're going to be brought to will be like this. Okay. You'll be having favorite, top, then personal, then technicals, financials, and then community. Now, for you who intends to just deal in who wants to pick specific indicators and put on your favorite, putting them on favorite simply makes it easily accessible. Yeah, you can easily get them when you want them instead of looking out for that indicator under the long list of indicators. Okay, it will be easier for you to find them out or to get them and use them. So what we do, if you want to find out where all the indicators are, all the indicators are here under the technicals. Okay. Now, when you tap on the technicals, you're going to have these indicators grouped, grouped differently. All right. They are really grouped differently. We have different schools of traders. And based on experience, different traders, what we call the master traders, the institutional traders or investor, come out with things and strategies that they think would help others also make the money they're doing. So all these indicators were made by some people. Okay, that's why you have the paid version. Because that means if you pay, there's a share that goes out to such people, or it goes out to the owner of the app, and either it goes out to the owner of the app or the people who specifically, came out to some of those indicators. Because that's why you see some of those indicators are only found under the paid one, under the paid version of the Trading View. But for the free one, they are equally there, and there are very many as well. So these are the list. These are the list of indicators. You can also have indicators based on strategy. Based on strategy. You have based on patterns. You've ever heard about the different trading patterns, the different chart patterns, meaning there are a group of traders who specifically narrow their mind in just analyzing the patterns of the market price movement. Yeah. Once they see certain pattern or certain shape formed on the chart, they will just know this is the best time to enter. The market is in this, the market is in that, So they based on the pattern, the chart pattern, to identify trading opportunities or trade entry opportunities. Yeah. So there are also indicators meant for that. Okay, you find them here. Okay, you'll find them very many here. I like using these two out of the pattern. The Elliott wave, very powerful as well, and then the bullish flag chart. But you can as well look out for the ones you feel you may also want to learn more about, the double bottom, the double top, and so many other chart patterns that you're most likely going to find once you incorporate them on the chart. So now, based on the ones you would want to often use in your analysis, you can go ahead and put them under your favorite. You can add them on your favorite list, right? So if you want to add them on the favorite list, simply what you do, look out for the name of that particular indicator on the long list. Like in this case, for example, if I wanted to add, let's say, the pivot point, instead of scrolling through and just looking out for the name, I can just decide to type pivot point, pivot point, standard. Yeah, you're bound to get a number of them with similar names, but normally once you're being asked to add a particular indicator, they will give you the specification. Like in this case, we are interested in this pivot point standard, the PPS. So if it is the one we want to add it on our favorite, we simply tap on the star. We tap on the star. We tap on the star. So when you tap on the star like this, you'll see its background highlighted in yellow. This is an indicator that it's an indication that the indicator has already been added on the list of your favorite indicators. Okay. Now you may also as well see, sorry, you may as well come here. You see this part here where there's a question mark. These are areas, sometimes you may find it in terms of a book. Sometimes you can find it in forms of a book, you know, a book-like structure. But it's a place you go if you want to go and read more about that particular indicators. Okay, that is where you go. You simply tap on it, and then it will take you to a page where you have all the information you want to know. Okay, so you find it there. Like, for example, if I tap on the pivot point, you know, this is where it brings me how to do the calculation, how it appears on the chart, and so much of the information that you may want to know about that indicator. Okay, so that's where you go. You just tap on that question mark sign or the book like sign. Okay, so that is if you've sorry. So if you've already added it on your favorite, you go ahead and do for all the indicators that you want to use. So after that, when you now come to your favorite, when you now come back to your favorite here, you'll find all the indicators that you added on your favorite. And these are mine. I have the ABCD, the FIBO, the Bollinger Band, the order block, you know, the stochastic, and so many other indicators. Now, like I said, you cannot use all the indicators at once. You just need to be specific. You need to be specific. You need to look out for those specific indicators that you feel you may want to be using. Okay, depending on how you find how you find easy to use them. Okay, how you find this how you find it very easy for you to use them. So you need to just identify those indicators of your preference, and then, like I said, you learn more about it. You do a number of research. You get a lot of guidance on how to use them, and then you customize your indicators, and then you use them for your different trading strategies and analysis. So that is how you add the indicators on the favorite. Now, how you add it on the chart, you simply come back. If it is already on your favorite, you tap on the indicator, and then you tap on, for example, the auto fib. Once you just tap on it once, you have to just tap on it once. By tapping it once, that means by the time you come here to tap on the X to exit that page, it will take you back to the chart and you find when it has already what? It has already added itself. Then you can go ahead and customize it if you want to. If you don't want to use its default setting, you can go ahead and do the customization. Okay? And how to do the customization, I think we already, like for this Fibonacci, we talked about it in our previous class, how to customize it. Sometimes you may, having understood what the Fibonacci does, you may decide to do away with some of these other extra lines, the fib levels, and only maybe remain with 0, 20, maybe 28, I mean, 38, then maybe 50, then 61.8, then maybe 100. You can remain with all those because having understood how to use them, you may decide to just have those, or you may just decide to have all of them from 0, 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, 78.6, and then 100. You can only have this because you know that the market movement, once the market moves by 100%, it is bound to retrace, and retracement will be happening within specific fib levels. So that is the information you may want only. So you may not really need this other extra, but if you also feel like it is necessary, you leave it there and use the default, okay? Yeah, so that is how you go about adding that. Are we still okay up to that point? Are we still okay up to that point? Are we still okay up to that point? Now, about the question of which of those indicators are good, yeah? For me, what I would advise, okay, I cannot advise, but I can recommend, yeah? I can only recommend. To me, that is me. And based on how often I use them, I love about, let me go there. This indicators here. I love this indicator. Let me show you. I love this indicator. I love this. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I love this. MACD, it is called MACD. You now know it. We talked about this. I love this as well. A smart money concept by Algo. Looks Algo. Very beautiful. I love this. I also love this. Which one? Where? In fact, some of these ones I don't like. I don't use them so often. So I'm even going to put them off. Yeah. I remain with what I love only. What I like using. Not even just love, but like using. There we are. So those are my favorite indicators. Favorite indicators. There are those ones. Yeah, so I don't recall. You can as well have your own. Yeah, but those are mine. Those are the ones I love. So I cannot advise on which to use, but I can only recommend. Yeah, so yeah, but each of them, like this, if you understand, like the smart money concept, if you get to understand it as well, but of course, for you to understand the smart money concept, you need to understand the smart money concepts. Okay, those are you need to understand pretty well. Those are the different features that you are most likely going to see there. The fair value gap, the the change of character, the breakout structure, those details. Then you need to go ahead and understand under what circumstances you find failure swing. You have there are a number of things that you have to understand there, and once you understand them, it's one of the tool that is actually also so nice in analysis, in making your analysis. Helps so much. Yeah. So let's come back here. Let's come back here, and then we come back to, we want to change our chart. So if you want to change our chart, we basically come here. We still come back here. I'm looking for my writing tool. Okay, here it is. We simply still come back here. Now we have different types of charts that we may as well select to be displayed on our chart. So if you want to know about the different types of chart, you come to chart. When you tap on it there, you are going to have a number of them. Some of them you have never seen them. They're not commonly used actually. Not very many people are using them. The common ones are the normal one, where we have the traditional candles. We also have the hollow candles one. Some people love using them a lot. Then we have the line as well. Those are the most common, Then the Heikin Ashi, the Heikin Ashi candles as well. Yeah. So like, for example, if you want to change it to the hollow candle, you just tap on the hollow. Then you see, you'll be seeing candles that are hollow. Now you can go ahead and decide on which one you do want to be hollow. Is it the green or the red? You can go about and customize. Okay. You can go about and then customize, sorry. And that is that. So you can go about and do the customization. If you want the other type of candles, like for example, the line, the one with the line, you can just simply tap on the one for the line, and all you will be seeing there is a line. Now, this is very nice for drawing support and resistance. It is actually very good for drawing support and resistance. Or when you want to monitor a trend, an uptrend or a downtrend, yeah, you can easily draw a support and resistance here. Like for example, in this case, you can quickly capture and easily capture support and resistance. Let me first just remove this. Just a minute. Let me get rid of, first remove this out of the chart. Okay. So this is the chart. If I quickly want to draw my support and resistance, okay, I can just tap this with reference to the market price. I can put my first resistance there, pick another, I put it here. This is another point. I can pick another, just draw it there, put it on the peak, pick another, put it there. You can draw, you can easily draw support and resistance lines. You know, at every point, you can easily draw, like there. So going back to check, if you go back to the normal candles, you're going to see that these lines have actually come out very nicely. So if you check on that and you go back to the traditional candle, for example, if I come back to the chart type and I go back to the normal one, you see, it easily helps you to draw. So at least it reduces the noise that you would easily recognize when you're using the traditional candles. At least you can, yeah. Because after all, we said that when we talk about resistance and support, we don't necessarily mean just a line. Sometimes we talk about them, sometimes we mean an area. So, so it is easier. It is helpful when you're drawing support and resistance. Yeah. So let's go back there. Let's assume we wanted to draw our support and resistance or monitor a trend. I'll come here, and if I wanted to monitor this trend, for example, sorry, I wanted to monitor this trend. Okay, I'll simply come here, tap on this trend line. I'll just draw this from up there. I capture that point. I decide to capture those three. If you remember from what we shared the other time, that if you're drawing a trend line through a down downward market, you identify key lower highs, right? Like in this case, we could just connect that point to this point and that point. So you have captured two. Even if this one does not touch, it's fine. Or you can equally decide to just pick these two and connect it to this. It will still equally work. So for example, if I wanted to use this and this, I can simply do that. Or I can simply decide to just pick that and I let go of the other. I just pick this. I'll leave that, then I just use that. It will equally come out very nicely. There. See? You can have that as well. That can be another super trend line, because now my intention of doing that, remember, as we said, is to monitor the trend and look out for a breakout opportunity. If the market price breaks above the line and then it comes and retest, we shall be sure that the trend has reversed. It is no longer going to continue down, but rather it is going to have that kind of movement. Okay, so if you go back to the normal candle, you will see that it makes sense. It really makes sense. Let's go back to the normal candle. You have wanted to go for the, I'm wondering with this. If you want to go with the Heikin Ashi candles, just a minute. If you want to go with the Heikin Ashi candles, I'm going to remove that. Come to the chart, tap on chart type, and then tap on Heikin Ashi. It is down here. Now with the Heikin Ashi candles, for them, what they do is they print the candles all depending on the trend. Okay. If the price was on an uptrend, it will, for any uptrend, all the candles you will be seeing displayed on the chart will be green candle. And then if it is a downtrend, all the candles that will be progressively printed will be red candles, meaning the price is going down. Like in this case, it captures every movement. You know, in the market movement, we have sideways movement, we have downward movement, and then upward movement. Now, in the upward movement, any slight upward movement, be it an expansion or a retracement, it will always capture it, okay? It will always capture this movement, this expansion, okay? This expansion. It will capture all expansion with green candles, okay? Then all retracements, or reversal to the downside, it will capture them all as red candles. So it captures those expansions and retracement, overload movement, the expansion and a retracement, expansion and a retracement, expansion and a retracement. It will capture that. If it is on a downtrend, it will expand and then retrace, expand and retrace. So any movement that is intended in the upward direction, it will capture, or it will print all the candles there as green candles. And the moment you see the color changing, the color of the candle changing, you should be just rest assured that that trend has changed. If they were printing out red candles and you see green candles beginning to print, just even if only one, just be rest assured that the trend has reversed. Just be rest assured that there is a change in the direction of the market movement, either in an attempt to do a correction or just move in that particular trend. Like in this case, you see here, this was an uptrend. And all the way, the candles printed there were green. Now, a moment we noticed a red candle printed, we shouldn't even waste time. Let's just know that the market price is going to go where? Down. So the Heikin Ashi candle is very beautiful because it doesn't give you chances of those noises. It actually increases your confidence as a trader. It doesn't take you through a lot of stress on seeing red candles, green candles, because there's some people who are moved by emotion. Once they entered a trade and then they see a red candle printed immediately, now they will say, hey, now the market is going to go against me. Not knowing that actually in that moment, what is happening is there is an activity happening within a trading session, but the end result will still be a downward movement. Yeah, if it is a red candle. If it is a green candle, like some of these movement, we may realize that in this movement, we even had red candles, but the influence of the red candle did not affect this movement. the influence of the red candles printed did not affect the movement, which was an uptrend. So just let me capture this area and we see. If we go back to the normal candle, let's see how it will appear. Go to the traditional candle. You see this movement? This is the movement. This is the movement. So it hid out all the red candles, giving you confidence, okay? Giving you good confidence. Now, if we check on this was a downward movement. But in between, we had this retracement. The market price dropped to this point, and then it retraced, and then dropped further. Now, for someone who did not know how the market movement is, this drop, the person will say, okay, the market price is going to go down. Now, if it begins retracing, somebody may think the market price is going to continue where? Up. Then they enter at any point. Before they know it, the market price has gone against them, especially for the greedy traders. They see that, okay, the market is going to go up, not knowing it is a retracement. Yeah. And then they set very big take profit instead of taking small ones. And then before they know it, they are comfortable. And as they open their robot later on, they see that, hey, the market price has gone down, has really gone down against them. You see, it's going down. So the high Kanashi candle just helps in hiding out those noises that would affect your confidence. Okay, like that. So that's how it appears. So it's also a good one for trading, but still, I'm just showing you how you can find them, and then probably add them on the chart. Let's see. For example, let me come back here. Let me come here and see. And then maybe I pick on this. Look at this movement. This movement here. See? Coming back to this. Let's see. Hey. See? Now, in the look of things, there's even going to be more green candles printed here. Here. More green candle will be printed here. So, rules, if you drew your trend line here, you just know that something has to come back to that point. Some more green will be printed. But if you're on the whatever, you may not see that clearly. But this has been a very serious market. This is a serious dump. A serious dump. Hey. But serious. Very serious. Very serious. Very, very serious. Trump coin. See? But it is losing now momentum. It's losing a downward movement. It is losing momentum in the downtrend. So it is trying to consolidate. It's trying to consolidate here. And if all goes well, we shall be seeing a reversal. Okay? There was a test. There was a retest. Now it is going for another retest. Then that means something good may be happening on this trade. So, okay. So basically, that is with regards to the chart. That is with regards to the chart. Let me take it back to the normal. You know, this coin here, if you're patient, this coin here has a potential of giving you good money. This coin has a potential of giving you good, beautiful, sweet money. Yeah. This one has ability to give you sweet money. This one. Hey. Yeah. This one here with the drop of that's why I was telling you that, hey, sometimes if you learn the things by just mere looking at the chart, you can tell how beautiful something is or how serious something is. You can establish a margin call of up to 6 to 7 drop. Ooh, this one would be super nice. Super, super, super sweet. Breaks that structure. Could be something nice. Could be something nice. And then you check on that, and you go there. Trump coin could be an amazing coin. Could be something nice with patience. You put and forget. You may wake up with some good money. You see? Mm. Because in the look of things, there's a likelihood that a failure swing will happen. There will be some sort of a failure swing here. Somebody will testify later on in the course of the day. There might be a failure swing. Yeah? This movement here, failure swing, you may be at a very good movement. Anyway, let's continue. So what else? Then for the drawing tools. For the drawing tools, you come to the pencil. When you tap on the pencil, you're going to have, you want to see this first. This is also what you just add on your favorite, yeah? You can also just add these ones. These are tools that I just added on my favorite as well. But in yours, you may not find it there. You will only find the trend line, where you have drawing tools that aid in drawing of trend lines. Then you'll have the Gann and Fibonacci, which are good. That will help in measurements, okay? And then the tools that are used for capturing patterns on the chart, you'll find it there. And then the general ones for anything to do with measurement as well. You can find it here. You can use the date range, which will show you the percentage and estimate the possible time it will take for you to achieve that percentage. It just estimates. Sometimes it doesn't really go as, but you know, sometimes the market can be very volatile and you can achieve it just less than even 2 minutes. But sometimes it measures and gives you based on normal trading condition, yeah, normal market condition. It will give you it will estimate for you the, like, for example, let me measure. Here it is telling me that to hit, if I measure this to this point, this is let's see. I'm going to go and check it again. Okay, so if you measure like from here, now like this one here, it is telling me that it may take about 12 hours to make 10%. Yeah, this is under normal market condition. That it is most likely to take me 12 hours to make this, to make 10.21%, which is a movement from this point to that point, right? That is what it is telling me. That it is most likely to take that much of the time. Okay, and it estimates that this is roughly should be about 3 bars. Should be roughly about 3 bars to make that. But you know from experience that sometimes when a single bar is enough to hit the 10.2%, and sometimes even just less than even 5 minutes, you can hit 10%. But under normal market condition, that's what it gives you. So that it doesn't give you, it doesn't hype anything. It doesn't make you begin there. Because there are people who are they want to challenge everything. If it goes past 12 hours, but it was supposed to take 12 hours. Eh? But if it takes 3 minutes, the person will be excited and will not ask question, and will never question any situation. But if it goes past the time, then now like, it was supposed to take 12 hours. What happened? That means it does not work. Hey, my friend. Yeah, human beings are like that. So they question everything. Okay, so let's go in here. Good. Mine is also good. Eh? Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. It's super, 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 super. Guys, if you can trade this coin, if you can trade it, you can be happy. If you can trade it, expect to be happy. If you can only trade it, expect to be happy. Oh, expect to be happy. Eh? Expect to be happy. Yeah? Expect to be happy. Yeah. Expect to be happy. Expect to be happy. Come back here. Let me give it it's 23. And then yeah. Hmm. So okay. So for the drawing tools, this is what we have. You cannot use all, just like I also said. If you want to note something, you come down here. This is where you get the annotations. Yeah, something if you want to note anything, you can decide, for example, to use this. You can use the price label, the call out, the price note, anything you want, comment, text. For example, I'm going to use the call out. Okay, let me use the call out, for example. Just decide to pull this. I'll bring to that specific point I want. And then I just say maybe entry price, and I'm done. So you can try to use it like that. If you want to use the the price label, you can still tap there still. So with the price label, what it does is that if you put at a specific point you want or you have spotted, and then you tap on the screen, it will capture specifically where that point has touched. It will zoom out the price at that point. That's the price label. So you can explore some of the things. Exploration is for free. Just explore it. It's really for free. Let's not just be seeing other people enjoying some of the things from other people's chat. You can as well do this. Yeah. So if you want to, okay, that may not be important for us, but basically that's what you do. And then if sometimes you want to use the geometric shapes, that sometimes you may want to use, for example, a rectangle. You may want to use a shape, a path, like here. You just want to demonstrate something. You see, like what I was using here. This is like a path. It helps in telling you that, this is how the market price is gonna go. Maybe it will go there, then it comes here, like that. It's just for, for showing a path. Okay. You can also put it on your favorite if you think you may want to use it. And another common one is the rectangle. This one here, this rectangle. Sometimes you can just say, I want to capture. Let me just first do this. Let me do this. You can decide to say, okay, I want to capture. We'll delete this first. Okay, so if sometimes you want to capture, let's say, a particular point, an area, you want to demarcate it, just come here, pick your rectangle. Where is it? You tap here, then you put that area. You can say, okay, this was where the price was trading previously, and now it has broken above. It is outside. This is an area you've demarcated. So you say this is now a breakout. It has broken out here. It was market consolidation. Now it is above. So that means it will come and retest and then continue like that. So these are demonstrative things. But then at the same time, if you don't want to just use it as a rectangle, you can decide to extend this, and the line just runs, the entire area runs across this side and the other side by simply going to the settings. You just come to the settings here. Come to the settings here. Then see here, there's extend left, there's extend right. So if you want to extend to the right only from where you placed it, if you tap on that, if you come back to the chart, this is what you see. See? If you want to capture the entire point, just double tap, come to the style, tick left also, and then exit. So it will run across. So this is normally good for capturing a support and resistance area. Okay, if you want to capture a support and resistance area, like for example, if I delete this, okay, if I remove this, if I remove it from the chart, and I want to capture a resistance area, the best way of capturing a resistance area, if this is your support, for example, if you want to capture support or resistance area, if this is your support area, this is the point you're looking at to establish a support line, right? Because of the V, all right? So you want to put here. What you're going to do, you have to capture support area. So you're going to look at the close and then the wick. So you may have like two candles. You may have like another one, which is like that with a very short, okay? So what you're supposed to do, sorry, this is the wick of the candle. And then maybe you may have another there like that, something like that, with a wick. So to capture, and remember this candle would be building like that. They were in a downtrend, but now they are on a U-turn. So what you would simply do, let's say there was another one there, you look at that candle which has the longest wick, yeah? Then you connect its low to the to the close of that candle. That is for the support area. So you come here, for example, here, we would see that we have this candle, this red candle. I think they almost have the same length as the green one. But okay, we shall pick the green one because it is a little bit longer, slightly longer. So we shall capture its open and then its low. The entire area becomes our support area. So come here, pick a rectangle, put it on the open of that green candle, bring it to the low of that very same candle. So the entire area captured is called a support area. And it will move through. If you check through in history, it's an area of price action. Okay, price reacted to it severally. You can go back in history. You can find out that it is a key point. You see here, price reacted to it. So it is an area. See, it's an area like that. It's an area. So you would have captured a broader area other than just specifically dealing with a line. Okay. Yeah. So that is how you go about that. So, and a number of other things that you can explore. You can explore a number of other things in the chat. There are really very many. Keep on practicing, keep on exploring. Now, when you come to this other one, like for those who love using the ABCD V1 indicators, those who love using the Elliott wave indicators, these are things we covered sometimes, the Elliott wave, the ABCD. If you want to use the manual one, just like you also do with the Fibonacci, you can find them here in patterns. In patterns, they're here. They're here. See this? They're all here. You want the head and shoulder pattern, the ABCD pattern. Like for example, let me just demonstrate with the ABCD. I decide to pick this. Capture there. Just a minute, Increase the size here. Where are you? Like I can capture this. A, C, and then D. This is another good pattern. Then I have a correction, then the cycle repeats itself. Okay, A, B, C, and then D. That's also another pattern you can probably use. You can explore. Now, if you want to use the measure, the fib, the Gann and fib, you want to use a Fibonacci, the manual one, it is here. If it is also what you're most likely to use, this is called the fib retracement. When you tap on it, you can decide to measure, put it to any point you want, okay? And putting in the back of your mind how to draw it, that for you to capture the best of a trend, you base on the previous trend to establish your new trend. Because remember, you're predicting the future. So you have to base on the previous movement to help you have a better picture of what is most likely going to happen in the future. So you don't base on what is already building up. You have to base on what happened previously. Yeah. You see this coin? I told you this coin is crazy. Yeah. Hey, it's fantabulous. It is moving like crazy. Hasn't it done even 1.something% already? This was where we are. It did done almost 1.5 already. Okay. So this is good. This is very amazing. I told you it will be 10 plus percentage. So you should expect that. Now, if you're to base on the previous trend, let me just go back to 1 hour. If you're to base on our previous trend to establish our current, ooh, this sweet one here. Hey, come on the fib. Connect up there. This was the previous trend. You based on previous trend, right? This was our previous trend. It moved from here all the way to this point, and now it's there. So we're going to capture this movement. Then this one will fix itself automatically. So pick that, put it up there. Okay. Where are you? Fib. Capture from up. It was a downward movement, so we begin drawing from up. Bring it to the low. Okay. And the other, will find its level. It will just find its level automatically. See? It's going to find its level. See that? So we are there. Now we are at this point. That means, hey, woo, this one. Hey, this one. Now, sometimes why we stop at 75 because of that aspect of failure swing. There's what we call failure swing, which brings about a reversal. Okay? I believe you understand. Okay. I don't know whether some of these other leaders talked about it, but it's called a failure swing. A failure swing is a scenario where the market price you expect it to hit or reach a particular level, a particular price level, and it fails. And then there's a reversal. It's a powerful reversal signal for someone who's trading if you come across such a movement. So you don't, first of all, expect the market price to just hit 100. You know, after having moved by 100, you may not expect another 100, though it is likely to form the 100. But you don't just assume. So this movement, this is how you trade. You can use the fib as well. Okay? So does that make some sense? Yeah. Does it make some sense? Yeah. So, yeah. So basically, let's do that. Let's continue doing that. Let's continue learning, please. This market has so much opportunity, but it all boils down to you understanding this robot. And I must caution you. In fact, I must tell you one thing. The reason as to why some people even decide to call RoyalQ as being something that does not work, or as a scam or what, is because some of the leaders, some of the people who bring you in this business, who introduce RoyalQ to you, literally don't know anything with regards to trading. There's a difference between trading and marketing. This one you must know and understand. There's a difference between marketing and trading. RoyalQ works. Absolutely no doubt. So if you're trading using the RoyalQ, don't assume you know how to trade. Okay? Don't assume you know how to trade. You just know RoyalQ trades. It helps to trade, but for you, you don't know how to trade. And you are the very person who is going to be in complaints all the time whenever the robot, okay, not even the robot, whenever the market goes against you and you see yourself in floating losses, you're going to make noise simply because you don't know how to trade. You don't understand the financial markets. You don't know that in the financial markets, you have three movements in the market. But even to have an insight about the three movements, you need to learn. You need someone needs to tell you about them. So those two, let's not mix them. They're very different. And if you know how to trade, trust me. Yeah, I always say it. You don't need to talk to anyone about anything. Just sit quietly, make your money, life moves on. Sit quietly, make your money. But there's some people, by the way, who even question, they come to my inbox. See, I had some account in TikTok, but it got blocked. I had over 500K. But then it got blocked. I even don't know what happened. I don't know whether it was, I really couldn't explain. Now I have opened another account. And whatever I post there, people don't understand. And some people even doubt whether I am the one. People think it is an impersonator, somebody looking like me or appearing like me. But there in TikTok, I use digital asset wealth coach 1. Digital asset wealth coach 1. Now, But whatever I post there is quite different. They get confused. I post so much once in a while with regards to anything to do with the trading, but the rest of the things are my own stuff. Now, why do I do that? Some people think, and they even question why I took so much long to rank up, like others. But me, I told them, I know marketing is good, and it's very good. And I encourage anyone to do that, especially those, if you want financial freedom, you want to, you maybe have little capital, go ahead and do that. Everyone may have a reason why they're doing what they're doing. Me, I love trading. I am a pure trader, very pure trader. So if I'm thinking about $30, I can go to the market now. I get my $30 within the next 5 minutes. In fact, sometimes even less. Now, like a trade like this, which I spotted, if I was just to take 1.5 and I put there my 500, okay, what is that? Isn't that money? Did I speak to anyone? No. No. So for me, I love it that way. But I also help out anyway. Even for those who reach out to me, I help them. I support them. And yeah, it's a business of sometimes sharing. Sharing is caring. That's why we go ahead to share about so that others may know as well. And then, so if you're that person who loves sharing, then you need the classes. You need to learn so that the people you bring do not look at you as a scam. Do not look at you with the bad eye. Do not see you as someone who was just looking out for bonuses. You need to teach them. Let them go self-independent. Even if you will share a signal like I do, teach them, let them trade your signal at will if they want to, but don't stop because every team has a system. Like for me, my system is signal. Even if I teach you signal, I will drop so that you assess yourself and see the level of your understanding with mine and how I'm generating mine. If it is conforming to your own analysis, you will go and then that will even prompt you to ask questions, and you'll begin discovering certain secret, So, and that is the system we do. We teach, but at the same time, we don't stop helping. So learn and then in turn help. Okay. So we need to make sure we understand this market, because if you understand, I guarantee you, things will be very, very fine in one side. Each of us shall be very, 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 very happy. Very, very happy with one another. Okay? We shall be very, very happy with one another. Yeah. So basically, that is that. We can always meet and chat and have something to learn from one another. I think we shall still link up tomorrow, God's willing, and we see what we could do. Now, today we went through this. Probably tomorrow I will look at something new, especially with regards to the chat. There's something that I'm going to share that may be so helpful for those who may be interested. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow I may not be there. Maybe Friday. Yeah, but it's very powerful. I hope we all learn together. Yeah. So thank you very much for listening and for being a good audience. Please, let's meet. Let's meet in our next class. Have the best of the morning.